Hey guys, Florida Man's brother here, Brandon. Going to go over the car here. This is a Delorean DMC 12, 1981, all original, just under 12,000 miles. As you can see, it is the time machine, the Back to the Future car, the car that everybody loves. It's iconic, stainless steel, gull-wing doors, beautiful car, grooved hood. As you can see, it is the iconic car. Everybody loves the DeLorean. Everybody does. This car gets so much attention. It is the attention grabber. Let me show you. Now this one here is a 1981 with the gray interior automatic. Now the 81s, you have a couple little bit of differences there, but this one's a late model 81. So it has the door stripes, the door straps on this one. As you can see here, these are exclusive to the late 81 cars and 82 and onward. The early cars will have the straps going around here. Also, the ashtray would be a little different on the earlier cars. The shift knob will be a little different on the earlier cars as well. Turbine wheels, of course, all the DeLoreans had them. The late model cars like this one has the light silver. The early cars will have a dark gray. And of course, right back at the louver here, pop this open here. You may ask yourself, well, how do you open the back? Well, you go right back here, you pull this little lever here, you give that a good yoink, and then you can get back up on there. Now this one's a little different than everyone else's because I have a little brace on here. But as you can see inside, this is the motor, a little Peugeot, Renault, Volvo motor. This one has a little bit of some upgrades in there. Stage 1 exhaust system, boosts the power up to roughly around 160 horsepower opposed to the 130 horsepower on the constraint cars. Stage 1 exhaust system gives a nice little rumble on there. Got the LED lights, LED headlights. Some nice upgrades on there. Now, one thing I like to point out here is this little negative earth. Now, it's a little funny because the early cars will have the negative earth right there, and then the later cars, they have the negative ground. Why negative earth? I don't know. Now right here on the passenger side here, as you can see, nice little cabin space there. Right here in the back, you have actually a nice amount of storage back here. Surprisingly, you can actually fit a decent amount of stuff back here. It's designed to fit a whole set of golf clubs. Now we're going to go over to the front of the car, and inside the front, as people like to call it. So we're going to open this bad boy up. Now right up in here, this is where you go ahead and you fill up the car, you put your stuff in as well. Got the gas right here. Now you got your two little sections here. Just a little explanation about this stuff here. This is just a little drain, like for rains and stuff, it goes down here so it doesn't get into your trunk compartment there. And then for the automatic cars, it's just the gas. And then for your manual cars, you would have this for the clutch reservoir. And of course, you fill in your washer fluid right off over here. And your jack would be behind that little panel there. Now, one thing I like to point out here, and you see this little cutout right here. The early cars have a gas flap hood, so that would actually be cut up, and then you can actually open with the trunk being down. The gas flap cars, they would actually have 3 sets of keys. You would have one for the gas flap, for the locking gas flap. You would have one for the doors and one for the for starting the car. Now this one's a later car, which only has just one key, and you just go ahead and you just, it works for all the doors, just for the doors and starting the car. Much more easier system than fishing for all your different keys there. See this nice
nice little pose here. And then I'm going to start her up for you. Of course, with the going doors, getting in's pretty easy.
Does sound a lot more meaner than what it is, but the stage 1 exhaust, I cannot stress enough that it gives it a lot more power, because without that the car is god-awfully slow. Still slow, it's not as bad. Stage 1 definitely is worth the investment. What it's doing there is it's trying to kind of catch on. A lot of the 80s cars, they do what this is called hunting. It's trying to find its little spot there, and then it just moves out. Behind the seat is a little storage compartment, a little spot to hide your stuff. So let's see, it just opens up, get stuff in there. Now, as you can see, the car does have the wide stripe. The wide stripe, you had two different stripes you could get from the dealer. You can get a wide stripe, what you see right here, and then you could also get a thin stripe. What's a thin stripe would go up about here and go straight across, and that would be this little silver stripe. It was all dealer added. You had two little dealer options you could get. There was a handful of options you could get from the dealer. You could get a luggage rack, you could get the stripes, a little handful of different things. Alright, now we're going to go for a little drive. for a drive inside the DeLorean here. A little cruise inside the lot here. That pretty much goes over the whole DeLorean there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Got little switches right there. Can't stress enough, you're going to want that cover on there. You're going to bump the window switches every time. And yeah, this is just a little ashtray, in case you're wondering. Just the side of the car there. Open the door, just give that a yank. Squeaky seals. The horn, hit the horn. Alrighty, signing off, Florida Man's brother. I know I kind of butchered the end there, but just keeping it real. Out.
Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for listening to my brother today on the Frank, the Florida Man. And we'll see you on the next one. Later.